The Proud Rooster. Robert the Rooster thought himself the finest creature in the farmyard. He was a fine figure with a red cock's comb on his head and a wattle that shook and quivered beneath his chin. His plumes were bright and his tail, well, there was no other tail quite like it. Robert was proud of himself. At the break of dawn he would start crowing loudly and continued to do so all through the day. He liked to boast too, so he soon became the noisiest creature in the farmyard. Soon all the other animals grew tired and annoyed of hearing Robert's boasting. Mama Cow, who liked to chew her cud in peace, decided one day to be stern with Robert.
Really?
She moved in exasperation to Robert.
You are a terrible boaster and a tiresome fellow indeed. Why don't you keep quiet sometimes?
Robert took no notice of Mama Cow. He puffed his chest and let his voice swell even more as he continued to brag.
Cock-a-doodle-doo!
Mama Cow became quite angry.
We really must teach Robert a lesson,
She said to the other animals who had gathered around.
I have a plan. Let the old owl be the judge.
The next day, Mama Cow had a contest. The animals gathered in the yard. Now, said the owl, let each animal tell us what makes him or her special. Mama Cow decided to start.
Well,
She said,
everyone knows why I am special. I give rich, creamy milk every day, and it is because of my milk the farmer gets tasty butter and cheese too. Surely I am the best animal here.
the nanny goat and the little sheep bleated loudly and joined in. Don't ever forget, I give rare delicious milk, so that makes me the best. I, said the sheep, give you the softest and finest wool to keep you all warm and cozy. Put me down as the best. The owl listened carefully to them. Then he pointed to the little red hen surrounded by her fluffy chicks. Your turn next. The little red hen looked around bright-eyed.
I lay an egg every single day,
She said proudly.
the best, finest egg you ever saw. Doesn't that make me the best one here?
Next came the turn of the farm horse. I don't give milk or cheese, said the horse. But how can the farmer manage without someone strong and sturdy like me to carry the heavy loads and do all the hard work? When there is such a mighty creature like me around, shouldn't I be chosen as the best?
I am the finest rat catcher you can find,
said the cat. She held up her paw.
Look at these sharp claws. When the rats come to nibble at the grain in the barn, I pounce on them in a flash. Now isn't that something special indeed.
Do not forget me, barked the dog, wagging his tail vigorously. Who guards the farmhouse day and night? Who scares away the wily old fox when he tries to jump into the yard? I do. Surely that makes me special and better than anyone else. The owl then turned to Robert, who had been unusually silent all the while. Now let us hear what you have to say about yourself. But alas, Robert seemed to have lost his tongue.
Ha!
Said Mama Cow loudly.
So you have nothing to crow about after all. I will tell you about him. He is a noisy boaster and does nothing useful.
Yes, yes,
Chorused the animals.
he is a boaster.
Robert stood sad and downcast. The competition ended. The animals surrounded the owl.
Who is the best? Who is the best?
They asked. Everyone is special and has a use, said the owl wisely.
Except Robert.
Said the animals together. No, said the owl. Robert too has a special role. Who wakes us up all at the crack of dawn with his loud crowing? Robert does. Robert, who had been feeling ashamed all the while, brightened up when he heard the owl's words. He decided from that day onwards he would crow only at dawn and not throughout the day. To this day, he never did. The end. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.